All right, greetings from the farm. We're in a somewhat cloudy greenhouse today, seeding our onions. These are red onion seeds. You see how they're kind of oblong. They're not really round. Normally we'll run seeds through the vacuum seeder, but these don't stick very well, so we often just tap them in. We only have to do it once for a couple of days every year, so it's not too bad. If you look that way, you can see how many flats we've done. There are 400 seeds in each one of those cells. So far, since yesterday morning, we're somewhere in the 70,000 range, I would say, for onions that we've planted so far. The process starts with Angel over here, scooping potting soil out of our great big tote bags. So you can see we get these potting soils delivered in 2,000-pound bags that we can move around with the tractor. In order to fit in the small cells, we find that we have to screen it a little bit in order to get out the bigger chunks of not fully decomposed rocks or bark or whatever. So we run it through the screen, then he mixes it with some water and fills the flats, and then Jose and I are tapping seeds in. We cover them with vermiculite, which kind of aids in, it's an exploded rock that's kind of light, and the vermiculite helps hold moisture there and prevents the flat tops of the flats from getting too hot if it gets really sunny. So that's what we're doing.
So what are you guys going to be doing between now and when Farmers Market and CSA starts in May?
So between now and May, we'll plant probably 85 to 90% of all of the transplants that we're going to grow for the year here in the greenhouse, which is probably 400 to 450,000 starts. We'll set out most of the transplants before May and do quite a bit of direct seeding. We'll clean up some fields, we'll kind of tidy up the packing shed, things like that.
And what do you expect people to get in their first spring shares?
So the first spring share should be some overwintered carrots, some greens from outside. We'll have hopefully asparagus if it's warm enough, and radishes possibly, depending on if we have a warm enough spell before then, things like that.
All right, awesome. Is there anything else you wanted to tell us before the share starts here?
I just encourage you, if you haven't already, sign up on the website and join us for the 2016 season. It looks pretty good.
All right, thank you, Andy.
Thanks.
There's Jose doing a great job tapping it in.
Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. All day long.
Tap, tap, tap. All right, have fun.
Thanks.